What's up, y'all? It's your boy SA Potna. I'm back again with another fan interview. I promised y'all I would do this. So this is basically where I ask y'all to ask me questions. Y'all send the questions in. I answer them on camera. I make the video, post the video. So here's y'all's answers. First question we got is, they did not leave a name, but it says, what would be your dream collaboration with any rapper or R&B singer from Abilene, Texas? His handle is Dat Boy Lil J on Instagram. Appreciate the question. My dream collaboration would be basically with someone who's not alive anymore, which is Dino from H-Town. Like, he's one of my all-time favorite singers. It's just his voice, and I grew up listening to him. So if I could collab with him, that would be amazing. But obviously, I mean, I'll have to wait till I die to do that. Hopefully he's in heaven. Hopefully I go to heaven, and then we'll collab, make some, you know what I'm saying, make some magic in heaven. Next question is from Eagle Pass, Texas. They did not leave a name, so I asked her to leave a name. Remember that next time. When are you dropping a new jam or album? Well, right now I am working on new jams as we speak. So I'm working on an album. By the time you see this, I'll probably have more of it done because I'm working on it every day. So it will be out. I don't want to give a time right now. Y'all stay tuned for the time. Next question is from Mike Gonzalez. He did not leave a city, so I don't know where he's from. But he wants to know, when would the fans get another Maybe I'll Stay type track or song? So basically, the way that one came about was I made that, and if you're a producer, you know how this goes. So I made this with basically intentions of submitting it to someone else because it wasn't really my style. But I guess I don't really have a style. I mean, to y'all, I have a style because y'all know what y'all like from me. Now there's people that like my R&B stuff. There's people that like my rapping stuff. There's people that like, you know, different flavors for different people. So I just kind of do whatever I do and however it comes out. Like the next song I'm dropping is gonna be called 95. It's a lot different from my other songs, but it's just something that I did and I loved it. And I want to make whatever I feel feels good to me. And then I share it with the world. Whoever likes it, likes it. Whoever don't, that's cool. But I'm not sure when I'll be making another one like that because that's just one of those tracks that just comes along kind of by accident. So I wouldn't mind doing another one though. I liked it. All right, next question we have is from Puppet Ramos from Fort Worth, Texas. Are most of your songs from personal experience, like I hate everything about you, I keep falling, fuck love, etc.? So yes, what I try to do is I try to take, there's different types of processes that happen for me personally because I'll make a beat sometimes that I like so much that I kind of feel how the beat, whatever it gives me, then I kind of go off of that. Or there's sometimes where I got lyrics in my head and then I make a beat around it. Or sometimes it just kind of happens at the same time where I'm making a beat and the lyrics start coming to me as I'm making the beat. It's just different. But what I try to do is I use my personal experiences for the topics. So if I stumble across like a melody that I like, sometimes I freestyle just making melodies. But if that melody has something in there that I like, what I'll try to do is I'll try to use like personal experiences, and sometimes I'll mesh a bunch of them together. You know, like I'll use an experience from this relationship and then one from this relationship and then just kind of tie them together to make a good story. So I've done that plenty of times. But yes, most of it is from personal experience. Next question is from Sergio. He didn't leave city, so y'all remember to leave the city next time. Are you good with Lil Flip? We missed the collab. So I haven't spoke to Flip in a while, but I mean, I'm good with him. Like if I was to see him somewhere, I think it would be all love between us. Like I don't really, I mean, it's been so long since we've talked, but I don't have a problem with him. You know, like that was so long ago that we were, you know, in our situation. And it wasn't even a bad situation. It just, you know, business deals sometimes fall through. So I don't have a problem with him. So now will we be collabing? We were actually on a song together from someone else who got a feature from me and also got a feature from him. So we did a song together, but we didn't talk about it. The song's called Tribute. If y'all want to look it up on YouTube, Lil Flip, SA Potna. The other artist name is slipping my mind. I apologize, but go check that out on YouTube. Next question is from Selena Perez from Greeley, Colorado. Will you come perform in Fort Collins or Greeley? I've actually been to both of those places. So this is kind of weird that I get this question a lot because a lot of times I come do shows And then I guess, I don't know, I'm guessing the promoters just don't promote it right or something, because there'll be people who will ask me if I'm coming to perform there, and they don't even know that I've been there to perform already. And now those are pretty, I guess they're big towns, but I don't feel like they're that big to where the promoters should have a problem promoting, to where people don't even know that I'm there. So yeah, I mean, I would love to come back. I performed at both of those places. They showed me love in both of those places. I had a very good time. So yeah, I mean, if a promoter wants me to come back there, tell them to book me, and I will be on a flight or whatever. Next question is from Young Haddis. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he didn't leave a city, but I'm guessing from his question, I know where he's from. So it says, are you still fucking with us boys from the Valley? Meaning the Valley from Texas, not the Valley from California. Yeah, I mean, I've been there multiple times. I love the Valley. Yeah, I do need to bring some more heat down there, though. I need to bring some more, I need to fuck with some boys down there some more, do some more collaborations with them. Curly Stone, shout out to Curly Stone. I had a song with him that was pretty big down there. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm still fucking with y'all, man. All right, next question is from, I apologize if I get this wrong on how to pronounce your name, but Khalid Pryor, I think. What's your highest charting single? Southwest Houston, been a fan. Okay, appreciate the question. My highest charting single, to be honest, I don't really know, because I mean, I haven't had like a single that was like charting on billboards or anything, because I've never really had radio play that was like pushed by a label or anything. It was more of like in, like, let's say in Vegas. I was getting a lot of spins in Vegas on the radio because of a DJ who was really liking my music, and she was just playing my music all the time. But I'm not sure how that worked on SoundScan and stuff like that, because she was just kind of showing love. Like, I wasn't aware of it. I actually created a big fan base in Vegas because of her, so shout out to her. That's one of those things where I don't really know. I think that the You Can't Do It Like Me song I did with Flip, the one that Soulja Boy ended up dancing to, that ended up being on a lot of places just around the world. So I would say that one probably got the most exposure in that sense, but I'm not sure what the numbers were actually on it. Next question is from Jeremy D from Denver, Colorado. What age did you start making music, and how did you learn? Really, I just got into music because my family is real big into music. My mom loves music. I mean, who doesn't love music? But she was just always listening to music all the time. And so I used to hate it when I was younger, because she used to listen to Elton John all the time, and I just wasn't a fan of him. But now, like, I've got older and I appreciate his music so much. I used to freestyle a lot, like when we were in school. And that was like the thing to do. People would huddle up and freestyle. And so a lot of people knew that I could freestyle because I would go to parties, and, we would just be in little huddles, and, I would just, freestyle and make people laugh or whatever. I was like a class clown. So it came out of my freestyles too. I would just make people laugh. But after that, I figured out that I could make beats, got FL Studio. I started recording and just kind of went from there. I just kind of knew that I could do it. And so once I figured out that I could make it and how to make it, I just went from there. All right, next question is from Armando Soto from Dallas, Texas. If you could go back in time and give yourself, or give your young self advice, what would it be? Can be music, personal, in general, possibly a new career, or same. I don't really know if I could go back, would I change anything, because I feel like I needed to learn everything that I did learn, and I don't know if I did change those things, would I have learned those things? So that's kind of a tough question, because I feel like where I am today is where I need to be. If I could change anything about myself, it would just be more consistent. Like, I feel like I get sidetracked by different things. Like, I try to do too many things at once, and I get sidetracked on things that I really want to do. And so if I could change something about myself, then that would be one thing I would change. But other than that, as far as like going back in time, I don't think I would. I think I would just kind of keep things the way they are. All right, next question is from Anna from San Marcos. Will you come to San Marcos someday? So yes, I would love to come to San Marcos. I've been to San Marcos plenty of times. I got friends in San Marcos. Yeah, I mean, I would love to come, but if you're referring to like, will I come to perform, then again, that is going to take a promoter calling me and booking me to perform there. But yeah, I would love to come. Next question is from Icon, Albuquerque, New Mexico. What is the most memorable part of your career and why? So I don't really know what's the most memorable, but I can say something that stands out to me the most, and what I tell the story to a lot whenever I talk about this subject, is I think the first time I was like starstruck from anyone was I was on the phone with Gutta, and he was talking to me about a beat that I had made. It was a video that I made, and it was a video of me making a beat, and he was watching it with Wayne, and Wayne was in the background talking, and he had called me and was like, hey, I'm showing Wayne this video right now. We're watching this video, you making this beat. He said he fucks with it. And so when I heard him talking in the background, they were watching my video. It was just like, I was just like starstruck, and that always sticks out to me for whatever reason. I guess just, it was a cool moment in my career. That's probably the biggest moment. I don't know. I guess that stands out to me for whatever reason. I guess because that was the first time I'd ever really been starstruck. All right, next question is from Jesse Lopez, Denver, Colorado. Man, Colorado's on a roll tonight. Where did you get your inspiration from for your old songs, your old R&B songs? So I guess that's kind of in line with the other question. It really all just depends, but I take inspiration from life in general, whether it be my life or somebody else's life, or just my personal experiences with me or other people. So I just, I put those into consideration when I make my songs. So that's pretty much how I do it. All right, next question is from Javier from Waco, Texas, but my hometown is Bryan. All right, shout out Bryan. What happened to all the beat videos you had on YouTube? I remember a long time ago, you had a dope ass punch out beat that you made. It was badass how you used the actual arcade machine to make the beat. Just wondering where they went. Okay, so this is a funny story. It's not really funny, but YouTube made this thing. I don't know if y'all remember this, but there was like a Google Plus or something. It was they were trying to make it into like a social network thing to where people would make their own profiles and all this and whatnot. Well, they connected it to YouTube. So every time I would log into my YouTube, it was trying to log me into this Google Plus account or whatever, and I hated it, and it was annoying the shit out of me so much. And it annoyed the shit out of me so much that I decided to try to delete the Google Plus. Well, when I was trying to delete the Google Plus, it asked me, it's going to delete Google Plus and all its content. And so I'm like, yeah, delete all that shit. I don't want none of that shit. And they're like, are you sure? It's just gonna erase everything forever? Yeah, erase all that shit. I don't want that shit. And then come to find out, it erased everything on my YouTube. So I guess because those were linked, it erased everything that I had. All my views and all my beat making videos, just stuff that I can never get back. And it made me sick. And there was nothing I could do about it. So I just literally just lost all of that. I had to start a new channel and everything. So if y'all are wondering, that's where all that stuff went. All right. It's been fun, guys. So next time y'all send in y'all's questions, y'all remember to leave y'all's name and y'all's city and state. That way I can shout y'all out and let everybody know what y'all represent and all that. So y'all keep the questions coming. We'll do another one soon. I'll let y'all know and I'll answer y'all's questions. We'll send them on back. Holla, SA Potna.